So it is Pick Up the Pieces. Do you know the Average White Band?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're familiar with that. It's
Mm.
quite a good little riff. I've never played it before, but thought I'd give it a go today. I'll demo it. Just get me excuses in there first in case I make a mistake.
Just a bit of sun shining in here, Dave.
Yeah. So I'll just play it. Does that sound loud to you?
Yeah. Very
Very
well.
loud?
Yeah.
Right, let's take it down. Is that better? Yeah?
Yeah.
So the start chord goes. And then let me change the page. And then it goes. Does that bit twice. And then you got. Okay. So it's just like a nice
Piece of cake.
single note one.
Piece of cake, piece of cake.
What else you got?
Make it look so easy, Dave.
Got a bit of status quo instead if you want. 3 chords. Yeah, it might have seemed a bit I don't know if it seemed complicated or not.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
me, it seems quite easy. If you notice, there was a lot of repetition. So once you got the bulk of it, it's just a lot of repeating itself. So
Right.
if I was to play that start bit a bit slow. It doesn't sound as intimidating, that hopefully. So you don't have to play it up to top speed. Even at a modest small tempo is quite good. Even if you were to play it at that speed eventually, it's still quite fun to play. It's a single note thing. So let's get this out. Yeah, I think I played the chord wrong at the start. So let's get this chord, because that's quite a nice chord. It plays out for 4 bars at the start. Okay, so I'm going to put the tab on there so you can see what's going on. This chord at the start here. So on the 4th string it's a 9. So you want to use your 2nd finger for that. And on the next string is an 8. So you got that kind of like shape you do with a G. And then you got 10 and 10. So you got that. In actual fact, it's the Jimi Hendrix chord, this. So plays it for a long while. I think it just plays it like that, constant. So Jim, yeah, that's it. That looks good, Jim. So that should be on 9. Your 2nd finger should be on 9. That's it. And then your 1st finger below it on 8. No, below it. Your 1st finger should be below it on the 3rd string. Oh no, Jim. Switch your first 2 fingers around. That's it there. There you go. That's it. That looks good, Peter. Michael, let's have a look at your fingers. So your 2nd finger should go on the 4th string up. Yeah, is it on the 4th string? Yeah. It looks like the 3rd string to me. Move that up again. No, that's down. Up again, upwards. There you go, that's the 4th string. If you think your 6th string's the top one. So, and then your 1st finger goes on the 8th fret, which is just staggered backwards. So the next string down is the 8th fret. That's it. And then your 3rd and 4th finger go on the 10. That's it. So that's your Hendrix chord, and we'll just play it. Just down, up, down, up. So here's the first line. So we have these are on the first fret, so it's the third string and the second string. So da da, and then you go to the first string and you go 3-1. So da 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 da. That's it. So you should find your first finger doesn't need to come off. You can play the ones, Jim, with just your first finger. So 1 1 like that, 1 1, and then 3 1. So instead of like lifting your finger off from the 1 to 1, you can just fold it down. So what that does is it takes off the note you played before. See that? I just fold it down, fold it downwards, rather than holding them both on. So you should have this first. Okay. Nice and simply. And then the next bit, you can see that is just on the second string, and you want to reach with your little finger to the 4, and it goes 4 1 3 1. So I think it's good this to get all your fingers moving. That looks good, that, Jim, what you're doing there. So use your little finger for the 4, and when you go to the 3, use your third finger. That's it. So you can see you allocate one finger to one fret. So on the 4, Michael, maybe use your little finger on the 4. See your little finger, then to the 1, and then your third finger on the 3. That's it. Okay, so piecing them together. Nice and slow. Yeah, so that's it. Get on the right hand side of that little 4 there. Make sure you're on that 4th fret good and proper. That's it. If you have to move your hand over a little bit to reach for that 4 in the good place. Yeah. Okay, we'll move to the next bit and then I'll put it all on so you can practice it all together. So here we have 6 and 4s. So you might want to use your first and third finger. So anything on the 6, use your third finger. So we're on the 6 4 on the first string, and then up to the second string on the 6, and then back to the 4. So, which is quite a common little lick to play in blues. And here we have the last bit of it. So you're on the second string, 6 4 still, and then 4. So a lot of 6 and 4s. Just make sure you're on the right string when you're reading it. So here's the thing. Okay. Hopefully, Brian, your fingers look pretty good there.
A bit slow though, Dave. It's
Yeah,
not.
no, that's perfect. I always recommend learning slow. Lovely, nice and solid. Lovely. Third finger on that 6 there.
Right.
That's it. That's it. So sometimes on guitar you do have to move over and move back. So you've got to assess when you move over what fingers are going to use. And when you see something like 6 and 4, it's like got a gap of a fret in between. So it's highly likely going to be your first and third finger.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's just being able to assess that quick.
Yeah.
Well, apart from that, you played that pretty great. Let's hear you do it again. Not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Now Now, when you use the correct fingers like that, you'll probably get to a point where you won't need to look at your fingers.
Yeah.
Only at the point of you jumping.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is, when you play it, I want you to play this first half. You can do this when you practice in a second.
Yeah.
Play that first half and feel it. Don't test yourself not to look.
Right.
And then you look when you jump over, so you get your 6 correctly on. And then don't look. Just trust reading it and feeling it.
Right. Okay.
And if you make a mistake, so what? Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Okay.
You're sort of training your subconscious a bit.
Just
better.
knowing where your finger should be when you read the.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that I instantly can see there's 2 bits I have to jump to here.
Right.
And I might take a slight little glance at the 6. But once I'm there, I'm reading it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
Nice one, Brian. Have a test. Maybe play it a few more times while looking at it, and then test yourself not looking at it. Go on, Pete. Oh, 3.
Oops.
That's it. Then move up to the 6 with your 3rd finger. That's it. And there, brilliant. You trusted your fingers to do the work then.
Tried not to look.
Yeah, and that's it. Who cares if you make a mistake? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a competition, and that is forcing you into actually being able to play little lead parts without even looking. I think that's quite an achievement. That.
Thank you.
I think your original sound is not on. Do you know on your thingy? Do you normally?
You know what? Yeah, I forgot to do that. Yeah.
I could slightly hear it and I could see it. So, yeah.
It's on now.
Right. Okay. Go on, Michael.
So,
Just
let's
take
see.
your time.
Are we doing the intro first, Dave, or just the...
Forget the intro.
Okay, sorry. No.
That's it.
Sorry.
Then up to the
Then it goes
6.
to the 6, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. No.
That bit there, Michael. When it goes 6, 4, 6, you jump back to the 4 on the
So it
first
goes-
string. No, look, see that 4 there is on the
Alright, it
first
goes back to the 4, doesn't it? So it goes. Sorry.
at 6.
Yeah.
That's it, and then 6, 4, 6. Excellent, nice one. The only one note there, it all sounded great. You're playing the right notes when you got on track with that. Just this 3, you just missed the little 1 at the end. So just play as the first 4 notes.
So, alright, so it was. So it was. Sorry, Dave. Sorry.
That's it. Perfect. Yeah, you've got
Right.
that. I think he just probably you may have played it and it cut it down the sound a little
Yeah.
bit, but yeah, that's great. I'm confident you can play that pretty great. Go on, Jim. Lovely. Excellent, lovely. Yeah, well done. Let's have another listen to that, Jim. Start again. Wait there. I don't know if you were on the right notes at the start there. That's it. Lovely.
Whoa.
That's think this 6-4-6 to second one to the end. I think you might keep forgetting to take your finger off to get to the.
Yeah, that one here.
Yeah, I can see your fingers going to the 4, but your little finger keeps staying in the way with the 6. Alright, cool. So up to now we have this. I'm going to play it to you slowly, and then I'll play it a bit more up to speed so you can hear it in context. Liza. Oh, sorry. So a bit quicker. Just so you can hear where it's going to. So a good tip is to always get your metronome out and see what beat you're at, where you can play it all comfortably, and then you can write a little note of that on the chart. So if you do it at 80 beats per minute without making a mistake, just make a little note, 80 beats per minute, and see if you can up it over time. Okay, so the next bit goes like this. Yeah. Okay, so kind of little funky guitar in the background part of this. Okay, so we're on the 4th string, and we go 3, 5, 6. So start on the 3rd fret, Brian. Yeah. So 3, 5, 6. So good, using your 1st, 3rd, and then little finger, which is perfect. 3, 5, 6. Yeah, it's good to get used to using the correct fingers. So Michael, this is on the 4th. Yeah, go on, you play that, Michael, so I can see. Yeah, that's good. Down, down, down. 3, 5, 6, Michael. 3, 5, 6. That's it. Yeah. So for the 6, it might be worth just forcing yourself to try and use your little finger, because otherwise you're never going to use it, I don't think, unless you make yourself a little bit. That's it. It's going to feel weird. And then we go to the 3 on the next string, on the 3rd string. So it's like running up a minor scale. And then you go back to the 4th string and go 6, 3. So you go. So you hold this little 6 here just a little bit longer. So now that's all right there, but you can see this next bit we got 1s and 2s, so you're gonna have to shift your hand back. Now you can see you've got 3, 1, 2. So with this 3, you might want to use your 3rd finger now. And I know the previous 3 you were using your 1st finger, but you got time to switch that, so you're using your 3rd finger there, and then on the 4th string it goes 1, 2, 3. So that's it. And then you've got to shift up to the 5, maybe with your 3rd finger, and then your little finger on the 6. That's on the 4th string, that. So this one goes. Kind of funky, kind of bluesy, bit fiddly. Peter, do you want to play this bit here?
What do you call it? The misfit.
What's that?
Misfit, did you say?
You're a misfit. Yeah. Oh, you start this with your 1st finger.
Oh, yeah, it's all right. Okay. Hang on, just do it again.
No. And then your 3rd finger. That's it. Oh no.
Sorry.
And shift up to the 5. Little finger there. That's it. Good. and it's the subtle detail of using your third finger there, and then your
Yeah.
first, second, and third, but then using your third finger to go to the 5.
Yeah.
I don't really think you got much choice. Like, you just naturally felt that then. And then your little finger on the 6. I tell you what, do it again, seeing as though you had not much time to practice it.
No, 6. Third.
You did better before.
I know.
I should have left it at that, shouldn't I? Bloody hell, Dave.
Oh, well.
No,
Keep
it's good.
practicing.
It's good. You know, you could play it 10 times and each time do something a little bit wrong on each one. But you gotta keep doing it till you get no mistakes. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll put the whole thing on there for you, Peter. But Jim, let's have a listen to the second line. So I'll demo it again. So. So start here, Jim.
Hey, right.
Start here with your first finger. That's it.
Is it?
Start again. Start again.
Yeah.
Lovely. And then we jump up there. That's it with your third finger. Excellent. Lovely. Really great. Really good. And the only one thing I would say is just try your best to use your little finger when you can. You're probably not used to using it that much on what a guitar is saying. But once you start getting used to using it, it's as good as all your other fingers. Do you know what I mean? Go on, Michael. Just this second line. When everyone feels confident, have a go at both of them together.
Okay, so
And then your third finger.
and it
on
was
that.
what was it? 3, wasn't it? Sorry, then it was
That's it. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, you got the right notes and virtually the right rhythm. Like once. You
yeah,
played
yeah.
it
It's
up.
just that first bit was okay, and then yeah.
It's like the only one thing is exactly what I just said to Jim. When you don't use your little finger, what happens is you go and your hand shifts up, and then
Yes.
you've got to jump super back to get to that 3. So it goes. Sorry. Whereas you could go. See that?
Yeah,
Rather than there's a lot of side to side.
yeah. It's just deprogramming your
Yeah.
to use your.
Well, if you look at all the greatest blues players, none of them use the little finger. Not all the greatest blues players just use these 3 fingers.
Yeah,
You know, so I can't say it's wrong not to use your little finger.
it's just being very quick at your changes, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I mean this is just a bit different to blues. It's
Yeah.
a bit more technical
Yeah.
than your blues play. It's kind of funk and it's a bit muso-y. So these guys will using all the fingers correctly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's good to be able to do both. Sometimes when I'm playing blues, I'll just not use my little finger. The reason being is because your third finger has more power and has more speed.
Yes.
So I can see why people gravitate to that more than the little finger. But yeah, nice one, Michael. I can hear the melody. That's the key thing, isn't it? Really. So fourth, yeah, that's it, Brian.
Just a
Little finger on the 6. That's it. So yeah. So if you had it in your head that your little finger is on the 6, you would have probably just reached over with your little finger.
Yeah.
Go on, do it again. You're virtually there with that. Five.
5. Ah,
That's it.
I
Yeah.
got that's a bit.
I mean, it's nothing really.
It's
that,
just remembering which note to play. Isn't it?
But when you first looked at it and you shook your head, it's
Yeah.
actually not as bad as what you think, is it?
Well, when you did it right at the beginning, I'm thinking, like Peter, there's no way they can get this.
It's to me that's great because I love it when you dread it and then you're like, oh, actually, yeah, I can do
When you
this.
break it down, slow it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything you can break anything down. But if you notice here, it just repeats it twice. These first two are exactly the same as them two.
Right.
So once you've done it, you do it twice. Okay. Now these two lines here that is slightly different. It's just the start of this. If you notice, it does that 4-1-3-1 on the first string. Pick the right string, Brian. So you go. Yeah. So that's exactly the same on both strings. And then you go to the 6-4. Oh, sorry. So. Yeah, so once you've done that bit of it, I take it everyone's alright with that because that is pretty much what we did before. You all look like your fingers are in the right places. Yeah, that's good. I'm just watching there. Excellent. Right. So what happens is we have that riff we did before, but this time it does this twice. The one that we've been practicing, and it does it again. So I don't need to listen to you play that because I've heard you play that. I'm just showing you when you print off the sheet or whatever, then just making sure we covered everything. So this is the bit where it goes. Okay, so this is the end of that section. So we got dum. So we're using our first and third finger, like we did before. That's where the strength is gonna be. And then it goes dum. So you can see the difference there is the 4 ends on that second string. The first one, it's the 6. So with that 4, you might want to use your first finger. Okay, so do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So have a little practice of it, and then we'll try and play it together. I'll maybe slow it down. Yeah, okay. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it does that again. You ready? 2, 3, 4. This time you've got the last note, instead of it being a 4, you can see it's an 8. So this one goes. So that's the 8 on the first string. So you got to shift your hand over to get to that 8. Okay, let's play this together. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du. Okay, we'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du. So from that 4 to the 8 is a big jump, okay? So just prepare yourself to go 4, 8. That's it. So it's a big jump, so just be aware of that. Now the very last one, it goes da-da-da-da 6, da-da-da-da 6, and then you do a slide to the 8. So it's slightly different. I didn't slide to that. When you're sliding, the best thing to look at is your destination. So I want to look at the 8. What you don't want to do is look at where your finger sliding, because you'll just hit a wrong note like I just did. So there I was looking at the 8 and I slide to the 8. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm gonna leave rather than listening to you all play that, because I think that's the easiest part of it. So if anyone's didn't sound like that at the end, did anyone struggle with that at the end or have any questions? Brian, is it to do with the slide?
Yeah. How is it sliding from the second string to the first string?
It's not. It's
Right.
not. That 6 is just on the 6.
And the 8's on the second string as well, is it?
So 6, and then you go. No, the 8's on the first string. So with a slide, you just want to start somewhere a bit below.
Okay.
And get to it. So
Right.
that's 6 there.
Yeah, and then you... Right. Okay.
Maybe when I send it you, I'll separate them so you can see they're not connected
Right. Okay.
in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else got any other questions on that before we move on? I thought of having a little go at In the Midnight Hour. Do you know Wilson Pickett? It's a famous commitment. Well, it's on the Commitments. I know it's a lot older than that, but it's quite a nice tune, this. So it starts off. It's more of a strummy one. So. And then it's C, A, D. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love goes tumbling down. I'll do the chorus. Gonna take you, girl, and hold you. Do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Yes, you and I. So it's quite a fun, it's upbeat in it, so it's got some major chords. Let's just start with the verse chords is E. E major to an A major. So E to A. So there's 2 beats on each, so E goes 1, 2, and then A 1, 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you gotta be able to move between the 2 quick. You could, if you wanted to, if you're struggling, do the E, and then you could move these down and put your little finger on, do the A like that, if you wanted. But to tell you the truth, I shouldn't think you'd find it that hard to just do E to A now. Okay, so let's just practice that then, that section of the verse. Let's get it in the right place. So it goes E to A on each line. So let's just get the feel right. So E, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So E, then to A, back to E, then to A. So E, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. To A, that's when Okay, so I think the challenge there is, even though they are simple chords, it's just smoothing them. But the nice thing about it, it's only 2 chords and you're going back and forth between them. So okay, so we have a B7. So make sure your B7 first finger starts on the 4th string up, and then these 2 either side. Take you, girl. A and hold you. Back to the B7. So first finger on the 4th string. So with that one, from the B7 to the A, once you've done the B7, you can take them off and slide that first finger over and do the A. So if you do your B7, that's it. It's a subtle little smooth move, and then back to your B7, you just slide your first finger back. Okay. So let's get this section on there. Okay. You ready? From the B7, 1, 2, 3, 4, B7, then to A, back to B7, 1, 2, and then to A. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna jump back to the E to the A. Okay, so from the B7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take you, girl, hold you. B7. Do all the things I told you in the midnight. E out to A. E to A. Yes, I am. Okay, so there is one chord sequence that we missed out the intro, and it's this here at the end of this. So it goes D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you see the B7 there has got the little minus sign on it, which means that you push the chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So it's the B7 comes on the and before the 1. So make sure you hit that B7 a little bit early than the 1 beat. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. B7 now. Again, D. B7. So you should feel yourself hitting that B7 a little bit early. If you feel that, then you're pushing it, which is good. Pushing the beat. Alright, let's put that D and B7 at the end of that section going into the next verse. So from this B7 here, so we're gonna add on this extra D to B7 pushed, and then going back into the E, A, E, A. Okay, you ready? From the B7, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you. That's a B7. Do all the things I told you in the midnight. E, out, A, E to A. Yes, you A, D now. B7, E. B7, 2, 3, 4. I'm only girl I know that can really love me so. In the midnight, E, A, E. Yes, I am. D now. D, B7. And then we have this little solo. Okay, so let's have a little look at the solo, then I'm going to listen to how you're getting on with the chords. So up to now, this bit here is all on the first string. You could use your first and third finger if you want, or you could start with your little finger, then the 5's your second finger, so then your fourth finger have your first finger on it. So one finger to one fret, so. I'll put the whole thing on. I'll tell you what, I'll put the whole thing on and just see if you can read it without much guidance. Go on, Brian. Let's see how you get on. Just throw yourself into it. So start again. So little finger on the. Your hands shouldn't move side to side.
No.
So right there. 7 5 5.
Right. Ah. Yeah.
Alright, do you know what? Good effort, first time doing it. Let's just do one more time.
Right.
There. Brilliant. Sounded great. There you go, you blew off the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Second time was brilliant. Nice.
Yeah.
It's good just throw yourself into it, you know. I think sometimes you can talk yourself out of doing things, can't you? Rather than just giving it a go. Go on, Brian. Oh, sorry,
I think it was
Michael.
me, Dave. You were muted.
I know, I just... my head's everywhere. Go on, Michael.
Sorry.
5 5.
Sorry. 7, Dave, is it?
Yeah. That's, see the 7's there, but the next one's 5.
Alright, so
See, it
5,
moves
is
to
it?
another string. See, it moves back to that first string though.
So it goes.
Five, 4.
Sorry, there's a 7, isn't it?
That 7 there is on the third string there, Michael.
Sorry, Dave, yeah.
Oh, that's it. I think
Yeah.
sometimes you're thinking it's harder than it is, and you're jumping further. When
Yeah.
actually, it is really close. The closest.
Yeah, it is quite close, isn't it? Because I was
Yeah.
jumping to the 8,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, great, lovely. Well read, well giving it a go anyway, just off the cuff. Just reading it.
Start again. Nah, took my finger off.
5 5 7. So 7 7. That's it, yeah, nice one. Maybe you just rushed it a bit.
Yeah, I think it
just
is.
keep your one finger to one fret. The moment you sort of move your fingers side to side, it's easy to make mistakes.
Yeah.
If you watch my fingers, maybe it'll give you a bit of inspiration. Watch this. I really, if it's on the 4th fret, this finger's taking care of it. It's the 5th fret, this one. I really let my fingers take care of their own frets a lot of the time. I won't go and bring my first finger up in there and then scrunch my fingers together. It'd be like, so I tell you what, Peter, just give it one more go. I want you to focus on the finger, using the correct finger to the fret. Even just before you do it, just hold your fingers over the frets and just mentally tell yourself you're going to stick to these frets. Okay, that's it. Give yourself a pep talk. Go on, let's do it. That's it. All you need to do there is very simple. See, your guitar is kind of at an angle here. Just straighten your guitar up so it's a bit more upright. Even like lean over it a bit, because your little finger's struggling to get under.
Okay, right.
So just lean a little bit into the guitar and your little fingers should be a bit easier. But yeah, that was great. 100% better that. Using the correct fingers. Even though it might have been a bit buzzy in places, keep practicing it and it'll start looking as smooth as what I did. Yeah.
Hey. Drop them off from here.
That's it, excellent. And most 90% of the time you did use the right finger.
Yeah, I got
And
the wrong.
only when you shifted out of it, it threw you off a little bit. So, but yeah, apart from that, brilliant. You're all starting to come on with using the correct fingers. Let's have a listen to a bit of the strumming, Brian. If you want to go first with this, I've done it halfway through the verse rather than listening to the whole thing. So, from this E. Get your B7 right. I bet you played a B7 a million times without making a
No.
mistake.
Yeah. Again,
Pressure of people watching you.
yeah, you're trying to read it like with the other one, and hopefully your fingers remember where they should be going.
Yeah. That D as well, like keeping it to the back end of the fret, push it. That's it.
Yeah,
Push it over it.
it's a real bugbear of me. That one.
That's your nemesis. That,
It is.
that
It is.
chord.
Yeah. Lazy hand won't go far enough over. Yeah.
That's it. I need to like have a whip or some kind of
Electric
yeah.
buzzer.
I'll get electric buzzers attached to all, and when you make a mistake, I'll click.
Yeah.
Was that Ghostbusters? That?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Go on, Michael.
Oh, so we're going from. Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
E,
Okay.
E, A. That's it, lovely. With there, your A is too spread out. It should.
Should be really tight.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. You shouldn't be hitting the first string. Go on, start again. Lovely. Lovely, that's better. Yeah, you're getting that smoother. Lovely. One more time. And then B7 now. 4 beats. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Right.
That's it. But yeah.
And
then
B7 again.
Last line. E.
Ah.
That's it. You're doing it. E. A. Tight A. And then D.
Then the D. Sorry. Ah.
That's it. You pushed that right then. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the A? I don't know. I can't see properly, but if you are doing the A, you are hitting the first string on the second fret. You got to hook that round. That's it.
Probably
Yeah, it
better
might be
than-
easier for you to use your last three fingers. That's it. That's a smoother move. Yeah.
I think it sounds better like that,
Yeah.
don't it?
That's it. Yeah. That's it. I think blokes do find, because they got bigger hands, this A is quite hard to squeeze it in.
Yeah, I'm finding it quite hard, you know, from going from that to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, I would use my last three fingers if I was you, definitely.
Sounds clearer, Dave.
Yeah, it does. Sounds very nice. Yeah. So maybe just have a little more practice. Go on, Jim, from the.
Actually, if you play your E like that and the A like that, you only got.
Oh yeah, you've got the fancy. Oh yeah, that's good. Remember the different order to do the A rather than in a line.
Yeah.
There's that way in. I know what you're saying, Jim. I'm just explaining to the other lads. So E, then you can move your first finger over. Yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat in this, so it's good to hear all these different bits of advice. I think that's it. And when you find something that clicks with you, then you've sorted. Go on, Pete. Oh wait there, Jim. I muted you then. Sorry.
Wow.
I thought you did it, but you only said one thing.
I just said one thing. Counts.
Go on from the E. Then to D. Yeah, lovely, excellent. Yeah, get the B on. There you go. That's it. Yeah, lovely. Nice to hear that. Go on, Peter. Yeah, you got the push in there, brilliant. That was solid, that Peter. Really solid.
Thank you.
And it just shows you how much you have to learn things. Just like going through it and not making a mistake maybe 2 or 3 times isn't learning it deep enough. Do you know what I mean? Because you have it with a lot of the students I teach. They'll practice a song 10 times over, then they'll go and do a gig, and then they'll make mistakes. And it just shows you like there's another level of learning it, and it's like it is repetition. Keep repeating it. You know what I mean? Not think you've played it once and you've completed it. You know what I mean? Just play it a good handful of times. But I think you're all the level of everyone's picking up. It's it's nice to just go through a piece of music. You read it in front of me without practicing it. I think that's a great achievement. What you've done tonight. I think everyone did achieve that. So yeah, Peter, have you had a nice time?
Yeah, it was great. I even enjoy doing riffs now, which I never did.
I think it's pushed you out your comfort zone a bit.
Absolutely,
And when you achieve it, it's actually quite fun. It's when you're not achieving, you hate it. So, Brian, one day you're gonna love power chords.
You reckon?
That's Brian's nemesis. He absolutely hates them, don't you?
I'm
But
always
Michael loves them.
I know.
Michael breathes power chords.
I always hit the wrong strings.
Have you had a nice time, Brian?
Yeah, good one. That first one we did, it'd be good to keep having a go at that to get that on your fingers. It's a good instrumental piece, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick it up in a few weeks' time, and Brian, Rich, and Angela give it a go as well.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
nice.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Brian, Michael. Do you know
Yes,
what, Michael?
I
That's
do.
the second time I've called you Brian.
I know. Yeah.
And it's not like I'm talking to Brian, I'm looking at you.
I know you are. I know,
Calling me
Dave.
Brian.
We've known each other for a long time. I'm rather worried.
Maybe we should just change everyone's name to Brian. Make things a lot easier.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on,
It's
Mike.
been
Oh,
good
everyone
today,
playing, yeah.
Dave. Yeah, all right there, Dave.
You
Yeah,
all unmute yourself at the same time.
yeah it's
Go
been
on,
good
yeah.
today, Dave. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Bit more riffage for you there.
Well, yeah, but there was two good songs. You know, two really good songs and some chords as well and riffs involved. Yeah.
And I think sometimes you underestimate just the simple chords changing. They still need a bit of work sometimes.
You do,
don't
yes. Yeah, I agree with you
Yeah.
totally there. Yeah, I just need to practice more on me chord changes and yeah.
they? Yeah, excellent. Jim, have you had fun tonight, Jim?
I'm always having fun, David.
Good. Did
I'm about to publish my first effort.
Oh, you're gonna write a song and publish it?
No, I'm gonna broadcast something that I've learned.
All right. Hey, stick it on the WhatsApp. We'll have a little listen. Hey, did the cider help you tonight?
Oh wow!
Killed.
I think that's a note to everyone. Get a pint of cider in your hands.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yes. All right, gents. Really great to
Great
see
stuff.
you. Pleasure
Thanks
as
a lot, Dave.
always.
Thanks,
And I
Dave.
will-
Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
I
See
will
you
see
guys.
you
See you
all
next
next
time.
week.
Enjoy your week, boys. Enjoy
Yeah.
your week.
Cheers.
Yeah,
See
you
you
too.
later. Bye bye.